This a long time, but 15 years, you know, of a fresh start, man, a new place. I guess just what's the emotion like for you right now?
Man, it's been a year, bro. A lot. You know, me and my buddy were talking about keeping the horse in the stable, just kind of keeping things relaxed. I feel like I've been like, man, I need to be doing more. Just kind of just winding things down, just pulling back the burners a little bit, and you know, come Wednesday, 420, baby, we fired up.
You know, you've done this as much as anybody, right? But I mean, like new faces, new people, new systems, new all that stuff. Like, I don't know, what's it like? Is it in some ways I can see it being a little reinvigorating, maybe a little bit weird? What's it like for you?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini, man, so we like new things, and coming around here, meeting new faces, and the PFL family, it's been incredible. A smile on their faces, things are a lot more relaxed. You can just kind of focus on the fight and don't have to worry about too much, and they make it easy for you. So it's exciting. You know, like I said, it's been a year and it's a long time coming. I can't wait to go in there and do my thing.
By the way, the 420 fired up joke, it was solid. I didn't want
you caught that?
Yeah. No, look, I know you could have gone anywhere, right? Everybody's going to bid for your services. Why was it the PFL? Why was the spot like this is a spot that makes sense?
Player for life.
You're prepared today, man.
Come on, man. I've been doing this a long time, dude.
That's awesome.
It's a walk in the park.
Brought in right away, headliner, you know, first event. I mean, did you kind of expect that, or did that even surprise you a little bit? Like, man, they're putting me right up at the top right away.
Yeah, you know, like I didn't really expect anything. No expectations coming in, but you know, headliner. I've been a top tier athlete for 2 decades in the sport, and I've been putting it down. Long time, multiple different knockouts, and one of the most entertaining, exciting guys in the world. So yeah, why the fuck not?
I kind of wondered if like maybe you want to just come in and fly under the radar a little bit and just settle in, but you welcome that.
That's not my style, baby. You know, I like to lay low. You know, keep things calm and cool, collected. But you know, when I get inside that octagon, little heathen comes out, and you know, people are shouting. You know, I've excited crowds since I've been 16 years old, fighting at this type of a level. You know, and even before then, my classmates like, ooh. You know, when I've been hitting people. So I like that. I thrive off that. I thrive off that type of crowd. But until then, it's all tranquilo.
Knowing that the matchup that you have with Clay Collard, I mean, if you could have picked anybody in the division, like, is that the one? Like, this is perfect.
Yeah. That's a great matchup. I feel like he's the #1 guy. Honestly, I feel like he probably could have won that tournament, and that's a great matchup. He ain't going to be running around. He's going to be right there for me. So hey. That's what we want.
Nice. Last thing for me, obviously, you know, the goal here, like it's a season now, right? But at the same time, I mean, I know you like to go and entertain people and put on devastating knockouts. So it's just like, let's just come in and get a win and get used to the new place, or is it like, bro, we're on ESPN, let's go get something devastating?
Bro, I'm like the Joker, bro. I have no plan. I just do things, you know, like, and the way I do things is very violent, very destructive, and in your face, vicious cardio and action packed, and people are going to tune into that. You know, that's just my style.
Hey Jeremy, it's going to be the first time that you're going to be outside of the UFC in 15 years, which is crazy. Looking back, man, I guess what would you say of your UFC career, and was there just like one special moment throughout the 15 years?
There's a lot of special moments in that 15 years. I can't really just, and I'm still going, man. I think like when it's all said and done is probably the time I'll start to kind of look back and reflect like, damn, like that was fucking crazy. But you know, it's all been great, you know, and it's this new opportunity is actually what's exciting me. It's here, it's now, and you know I plan on making a huge statement come Wednesday. And also I wanted to tell you too, rolling back, Yellowstone in 1883 are my TV shows. That was the only one that kind of caught me off guard. And I was like, you know what, Yellowstone in 1883, that's good stuff right there. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, fantastic TV shows. TV shows. And then I guess finally, just like when you left the UFC, I guess what were the emotions like? Like I mean, you were there for 15 years, right? And you're coming to a new promotion. What were the emotions like?
Man, I can sit here and tell you a story, but that's not my job. You know, it's been a lot. This has been a long road. The 2 years, my last fight leading up to that, things that had happened in between there, it was just an all emotional roller coaster. And now I just feel like it's like towards the end of the ride, I can get off, I can go to a new roller coaster and make some new excitement.
And then finally for me, Jakar Close fought this past weekend. There's been a lot of talk about you and pushing. I was wondering if you got to see his fight at all.
No, congrats to Jakar Close, man. You know, I imagine with everything that we've been through and all the chaos and people misquoting me and all that shit, you know, I wish nothing but the best for him. He went there, he got his win, he battled through a lot of shit that he'd been going through, and I have nothing but respect in him going forward. I hope he goes in there and just kills it and crushes it and gets to the top.
Thank you.
Jeremy, I know that alliance is kind of not really a thing anymore, which is unfortunate, of course.
Who told you? You got your facts wrong, player.
That's what Phil said. He just told me that.
Phil's on the other side. You know, he's my boy, but he don't train there. He's a big dude. He don't train with the little guys.
I Right, couldn't have set the record straight. I was going to ask them, like, how has training been in terms of, I guess it's all normal, no shuffling up, like he said, hey, my source.
No, you know, there's up and down San Diego, bro. If you ever been there, there's coast after coast. You can hit a little shopping center mall and find some good jiu-jitsu up in there. So it's been incredible. We've cross-trained with Game Bread, Atos, Andre Galvao and his guys. I have a lot of good grapplers, a lot of big guys. Trained with Justin Flores, Nicky Piedmont. You know, anywhere I go, I've been established around San Diego, so I have a tremendous amount of guys, teams that I can pick from. I'm not one of those guys like, oh, I just stay over here, train there. I'm like, nah, you want to train? You know, I'm one of them older guys around San Diego. Like, hey, dude, you guys want to train with the best, be around the best? Like, this is it. Like, let's train. Like, let's get these young, hungry, up and coming guys. But you know, most of those guys in San Diego, I'm gonna call you out. You guys kind of stay to one side. But there's a few guys like Game Bread and them guys. We cross train together, and bigger guys. They come support me. Herman Tirado and James Lynch. A lot of good young talent coming out of there that we get to mix it up with and have some fun. You know, like I said, Andre Galvao is a grappling that I'm always into outside of fighting that I'm going to. So San Diego is just a beautiful place for martial arts. I feel like it's the Mecca.
Was training with Dom for this camp?
Oh yeah, he's been around, man. It's good to have Dom in that atmosphere. You know, he's always there. He's training now. He's healthy. And it's been good to kind of get back with him. This past like year or two that he's been in the gym, it's been a different feel and things are picking back up. So maybe Phil needs to take a little ride on the back of the old express train there, you know.
I mean, is it inspiring? I know you guys are good friends, but inspiring to see, you know, the journey, everything he's been doing now, back on a winning streak for the first time in a while. So
Yeah, he's a fucking world champion, man. And you know, he only lost because he took a fight on 5 weeks' notice, coming off injuries. I don't really know. That's some fucking balls on the kid, you know. And Dom's just a good dude, bro. He's my brother, you know. He's just a tremendous guy, tremendous athlete. The way he inspires and reaches out and touches people, you know, he saved my life more than once. And you know, I'm very happy to call that dude my brother.
Hey Jeremy, so you talked about this with Iron Minds recently celebrating a year of sobriety. Congrats on that. I was curious if you could maybe give some words of encouragement to people that are still struggling with their vices and aren't able to battle those demons effectively right now.
Yeah, just never give up. Be vulnerable. Reach out. Talk to somebody. Use communication. You know, reach out. Talk to people. You know, reach out to when you're inspiring athletes or somebody that maybe touched your heart. You know, reach out to those people. Read books. Put yourself in a positive environment. You know, and if those friends ain't adding to your life and they're subtracting, you need to cut them off. You know, get around the ones that are going to lift you up, pick you up. Always be there and never give up, man. Never give up.
And I was curious, I know that crew was promising some sushi, maybe some jeans. Did you get that at some point in time after that?
Oh yeah, that my boy owns that spot. Yeah, so anytime I need some sushi or some jeans, it's always there. So I might spill some soy sauce. So you know.
Well, thank you, champ.
Coming into the PFL, is it like a, new big dog in the yard? Not new, but
No, it's same shit, man. It's another fight on the playground, bro. And Clay wants it, so Clay's gonna get it. That's really it. You know, there's no UFC, PFL, bro. It's all the same. The only thing is like what I realized is when I went and cornered somebody before I ever fought in UFC, I was like, there's no difference. It's like a fight in the playground. They just put a camera in your face, and people are gonna be there to support you and cheer for you, and chance for you to bring up your platform and where you come from and everything that you've been through to kind of like just, I mean, you guys make us, you know, so thank you guys for allowing me to come here, speak my mind and inspire people, piss people off, whatever it does, you know, it still creates that noise, and then you get to go out there and just do you know, and no one knew who the fuck I was when I was a young kid in Iowa growing up in the shelter, struggling, seeing my mom go through addictions and shit like that. So it's like now I get that to be that voice, like he said, like I took almost like 10 and a half months of sobriety, making changes, kind of growing. I mean, I imagine this guy seeing me when I was like really, I would barely even talk to the camera. I wouldn't even give interviews. I would just tell people to fuck off. Like that's just kind of who I was. And it kind of, once I kind of got through past those like insecurities and like able to tap into this, like it's a platform, man, to go out there and speak from the heart and inspire people. And that's kind of something like in my passion I really like to do. You know, it may seem like I'm a crazy guy, but I really enjoy, you know, I speak to little kids a lot. I'm always donating, giving time, donating to the shelters, and I do all types of shit that I don't go filming and all that. I just kind of do that from my heart. And you know, like people get a chance to kind of see me like, wow, that guy made it, you know, and like hearing his story, like fuck, he went through that, he did this, like, and if he can make it, I can make it.
Jeremy, do you have any prediction for this fight?
Violence, brother, violence.
Any message for the people from Mexico that follow you everywhere you go?
Yeah, gracias. Gracias por la pollo.
Good. Awesome. Thank you, bro.
Thank